I wasn't born great. I was just a kid with a tale, lost in a world I didn't understand. No throne, no prophecy, no destiny. Only fists and fire. But deep inside I felt it. The need to grow, the hunger to break limits. That wasn't ego, that was pride. A pride that said, I will not be the same man tomorrow that I am today.
I was born into greatness. A prince, a weapon, a legacy written in the blood of warriors. But even that was torn from me. My home was destroyed, my people scattered, and I was left with only one thing, my pride. Not the kind that fades under pressure, the kind that tightens its fists when gods spit in its face. The kind that doesn't kneel, even when it should.
They never understood why I smiled in battle. It wasn't arrogance, it was clarity. In that moment, pain and doubt disappear. There is only the fight, the challenge, the chance to become something more. To rise, even when I've fallen 1,000 times. That is my pride, to never stop growing.
And I never smiled, because every step forward came with blood in my mouth. Because every time you surpassed me, I drowned in rage, and used it to rise. They call it obsession. I call it purpose. Because second place is hell, and I've lived there long enough. My pride is not joyful. It is sharp, heavy, and it burns.
Every time someone said you can't, I smiled. Because I knew what they didn't. I don't chase approval. I chase the impossible. That's the Saiyan blood. Not just a dream, but to catch the dream and punch through it to find the next one.
I've walked through hell in silence. No cheers, no comfort, no hand reaching out, and I never ask for one. Because I know something they don't. Real pride isn't loud. It's lethal. It waits, sharpens, and when it strikes, it never misses.
I've died. I've lost. I stood on the edge of the end and still smiled. Because I knew the real battle is inside. And when I conquered that, the outside world doesn't stand a chance.
I've broken. I've failed. I've watched my power mean nothing before titans and gods. But I never beg. I never bow. Because I carry the honor of the Saiyan name on my back. I wear my failures like armor, and I let them sharpen me until even gods blink first.
You don't need a reason to start. You don't need the world to believe in you. You need one thing: conviction. Because when that kicks in, not even time can stop you. You'll break rules and shatter destiny.
You want peace? Then be strong enough to protect it. You want respect? Then be ruthless enough to earn it. You want pride? Then stop running from the grind. Because the grind is where monsters become legend.
I train when no one's watching. I bleed when no one's cheering. Because greatness isn't in the spotlight. It's in the grind. It's in waking up every day and saying, there's more, and I'm not done.
I train like every second is war. Because it is. Because every breath is a reminder that I have something to prove. Not to them, not even to you, Kakarot. To myself. To the boy who watched his world burn and swore he'd never be weak again.
Saiyan pride isn't about domination. It's about evolution. It's not being better than others. It's being better than who you were. Again and again and again until the stars themselves whisper your name.
Saiyan pride is war. A war between who I am and who I demand to become. A war I fight every time I look in the mirror and say, not enough. And then I go back and I break myself again.
I've seen it all. Gods who toy with creation, monsters who feed on fear. But I never flinched. Not because I'm fearless, but because I faced the darkness inside me, and I didn't lose.
And I've been the monster, the destroyer, the broken prince with fire in his heart. But I refuse to be defined by my past. I forged a new path, one paved with fists, scars, and unshakable resolve. Because Saiyan pride is earned, not inherited.
So when you fall, don't whine, don't beg, don't wait for help. Stand up, clench your fists, and remember, you don't need permission to rise, only the will to keep going.
And when they say you can't, when they doubt your name, you grin. Because deep inside, your pride's already told you. They'll see. I'll show them. That's not ego. That's power. That's truth. That's the Saiyan soul.
This is Saiyan pride. It doesn't fade. It doesn't fold. It fights. It burns. It rises. And it never stops.
So if you hear this, if you feel that fire deep inside your chest, then wake up. Get up. Transform. And become the warrior the universe never saw coming.
I am Goku.
I am Vegeta.
And we are the fire you've forgotten how to feel.
Now go. Make them remember your name.